Fire Emblem Three Houses Maddening. Chapter 3, I think. I'm not looking forward to Chapter 5. I know that one is going to be pretty rough, but we'll make it through. We'll make it through because we have Divine Pulse now. And in fact, we're actually starting, I think, the Chapter 3 fight where Divine Pulse is given to us in the first place, so we can actually rewind our misclicks and mistakes. I am allowing myself this. This is not an Iron Man run. I'm allowing myself use of Divine Pulse, but I'm not gonna try to abuse it. We'll weigh each situation. We haven't recruited anybody new yet, but they are coming. But this is a map where we can have all 9 of our units deployed, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. So no need to set any adjutants or anything like that. We did our best to get caught up in levels in the last chapter, or not in the last chapter, but during the forced sort of like battle tutorial thing that they give you, where you can do 3 optional fights in a row. We did our best to catch up in levels, but nobody is at 5 yet. Byleth and Dimitri are the closest. Byleth is probably going to get to 5 during this one, but everybody else is pretty behind. I wouldn't be surprised if Ashe stays at level 1 the entire game, but we'll see what happens with him. We're definitely planning on benching him. We're gonna work on recruiting some more units after this chapter, but we need to make sure that we stay alive during this one. One thing that Ashe is going to be good for is there is a treasure chest right here that we are going to try to make sure that we get. This is a very important treasure chest during the Sothis Paralog, because it has a second knowledge gem in it. There are 2 total in the game, pretty sure. But we need to look at unit placement, and then we need to make sure that our weapons are looking good. Definitely not going to send Ashe in the front. And have him in the back. I think this looks okay. We'll probably put Felix right there. And Ingrid got a little bit bullied during the last chapter, so her battalion is pretty low, but we have not unlocked the battalion guild yet, so we can't replenish it, unfortunately. But we can buy her another lance because she does need that. Okay. So everybody's looking okay right now. We should be able to make it through this fight. Yeah, Ashe is good. Sylvain is definitely good. He's pretty fully loaded on all of his stuff. We just need a new lance for Ingrid. We'll buy her an iron lance. I passed it. What is wrong with me? Okay, there it is. I can't read today. All right, so Ingrid's got her second iron lance. Hopefully Ingrid doesn't die. Ingrid dies frequently. That's one of the things that she's good at. Dedu's good. Annette doesn't really need much because right now she's using magic. And Felix, I think I am going to buy Felix some more gauntlets here. We need to make sure that Felix can punch stuff.
Thanks a bunch. Come back.
That's what Felix does best. I mean, Felix can really do anything physical, but I mean, come on. That guy, he's ready to punch stuff, isn't he? As it is, right now we have the most punching people that I've ever had, because I plan to make Byleth a grappler. I'm going to make Felix a grappler. And I don't know how much longer we keep Dedu, but as long as we keep Dedu, we're going to keep him on the path to being a grappler, for sure. Okay, then in that case, I think we're ready to deploy. We can't, like I said, we can't replenish anybody's battalions yet, so I'm going to save for like a 5th time, and... Oh wait, hold up. I need to make sure and see if everybody's got enough healing items. Ashe needs 1. We need a few.
Welcome.
This is not the hardest map, but a lot of
Is
these
that the one? Thanks a bunch.
fighters can be pretty tricky. I'm gonna give a couple of people an extra vulnerary, just so that we can trade some. You can never be too safe. We'll give one to Ingrid too. Okay, now we're ready to go.
The Red Canyon. This is the first time I have ever been here. Let's get this battle out of the way, Professor. The thieves must have already been...
The Knights chased us all.
Chief, let's get out of here.
Shut you.
So this is, I think, probably the first fight
According to
where...
our information, if we advance cleverly, we attack from both sides and gain the advantage.
See, he's trying to tell us right now to split up. I'm not sure if I want to do that yet. I think it's probably safer to everybody stay together. But we'll see. We'll see how we're feeling once we get closer. But I think that this is one of the first maps where they actually try to pit you against a variety of different weapons. And a lot of these thieves have pass. And that's what's scary, because they will be able... We can't choke point them. They can pretty much attack anybody that they want to, as long as there's a space for them to stand. So you need to be very careful, because they can pass right through us. Some of them can, not all of them. What is this skill? Oh, Poison Strike. Yeah, we gotta watch out for that too. This is the thing in Maddening that I think I'm gonna fail the most at, is making sure I know who has what skills on the enemy side, because they have skills that others just do not have in other games. I don't think that this is... Okay, so he'll automatically heal, but he shouldn't be too hard to take out. So it looks like the archers have Poison Strike, and the sword users have pass. The axe units don't have anything except for axe prowess. So they'll be able to hit us more often. Okay. We should be fine then. I think I'm going to start... What can you guys do? This guy definitely wants Ingrid dead.
What should I do?
What should I do? Shoot. So Dedu gets doubled. And you can tell this because you can see their attack speed stat right here, which is calculated by, I don't know what the exact formula is, but it's a combination of strength, the unit's strength, the unit's speed, and the weight of their weapon. If a unit's attack speed is at least 4 above the target, then the target is going to be doubled. So because Dedu has 3 attack speed, Dedu is going to be doubled. And that's probably my own fault, now that I think about it, because I gave Dedu steel gauntlets, which are heavier, so I might want to I might want to trade with him. I might want to take some, if I have any iron gauntlets, any extra iron gauntlets, which I do not. Okay, so Dedu we might just be taking a hit. Who knows? My friend just texted me. He says, obliterate them. That's the plan. So we can javelin this guy, and he's going to take some damage, about over half, and they can't double us. At least this one can't. Let's check this one. No, neither of them are going to double us. The archer can, though. So if I send Dimitri in, Dimitri probably dies, is one of the problems. But what we can do is we can send Ingrid right here. And she actually might survive this. She actually might survive being sniped in this, because she gets an avoid bonus by standing here. So now it's a little bit better, but 68% chance for them to hit. And then this guy still wants Ingrid dead.
I'm on it.
It's a little bit risky, but I think I'm going to spread out a few units into... Oh, and Sylvain levels up thanks to online mumbo jumbo.
This is what a real man looks like.
I can't be upset at a speed level up, but I do wish that he got strength. But either way, Dedu. I feel like if I can split up the attacks, This definitely protects Ingrid. If I move here, then basically nobody can attack Ingrid except for the archer. We'll play this and see what happens. We might be divine pulsing on the first turn. Who knows? If somebody major dies, I would like to give Ingrid a fighting chance, but
Here we go.
we'll see what happens. One of the things that I am excited for Annette is if she can get rally speed reasonably fast. And I think she does get rally speed. But if she gets rally speed, then we might be able to keep some people from getting doubled that don't need to be doubled. All right, Dimitri. I mean, I like this situation. I'm a bit surprised that Ingrid has a higher chance of being hit than Dedu does, but it's fine. Let's just see what happens. Let's see who dies. Okay, the second hit was a miss, which is nice. Oh, they went for Sylvain. Jeez. Okay. All right. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. Oh, Ingrid. Okay. Okay. Dedu's likely to kill this guy. But if he doesn't, he takes some big damage if he doesn't. Oh, he didn't do it. Okay. This is what we need. Oh man. Yeah, I'm starting to feel maddening now. I'm starting to feel the weight of my decisions. I guess that's the point, right? Just try to get some chip damage on this guy. Maybe Dimitri snipes. But is that worth it, is the question. I think maybe Sylvain just takes him out here. Okay.
I had it.
And Dimitri kills. Yes, sir. Okay.
I know they are just the...
So that's good. And then Annette. Okay. All right, we made it through our first obstacle. And Annette mastered Noble, which is good. Let's heal up Sylvain a little bit. We got pure water. Okay. So I think for the most part, we can... what about this archer? I think it's possible to really split these guys up. I think we can take one group at a time here. We can take this group, and then we can worry about this group later. I don't think I'm going to split up the units. I think I'm going to keep everybody together. There's not really anything more we can do over here. Let's start moving in. Oh, never mind. These guys move. Okay, then in that case, we'll need to engage them. We'll need to Fire Emblem engage them.
Thanks.
Okay. Sword units have pass. Iron units have poison. Is poison guaranteed? I feel like I got sniped, but I didn't get poison damage. Maybe it's... Oh, it just happens once. Okay. That's even scarier. It happens after engaging them. Okay. So we go here. This archer can attack us. The problem is now archers have 3 range. And so there is no way for us to counter this. That's the problem. When we were fighting Claude in the first chapter, we were able to take him out easily because he could only shoot at 2 range. And we could counter that all the time. But we don't have anything that can counter at 3 range yet. So we're basically just going to have to take this. But Dedu takes this. All day he takes this. And then I think I'm going to move... actually, Annette is probably fine right here. And I'm going to start moving... You know what? There's really nothing... I really only want Dedu to take a hit right now. But we do need to get some other people in the front lines here. So I'm going to put... I'm going to put Felix... Or Dimitri up at the front. And leave a spot here so that Annette can move back, since I was stupid and moved her already. Give her a spot to rally his strength. And I think that should put us in a good spot. Let's give it a shot. This archer is going to shoot Dedu. He does double him. Again, I wish I could... You know what? Here's what we can do. I'm going to trade Iron Gauntlets with him just for right now. Let's see how that helps his speed. It does help his speed. Oh, no, it doesn't. He still gets doubled. His attack speed is 5 versus 10. Yeah, he still gets doubled. Unfortunate. That's what happens when you're Dedu. That's what happens when you're stuck with 7 speed, or was that right? 7 speed? Yeah. Unfortunate. It makes a difference. Speed is one of the most important stats in this game. It's more important than strength, in my opinion. Although both are important. Does Felix have a bow? He does. I'm gonna put him here. Let's see what they do. So we knew these guys were coming in. Dedu takes a hit. Oh, one of them missed. That's nice. But he still gets hit with the poison. Gotta remember that poison.
Proceed with caution.
Yeah, we're at a point now where we can't kill reliably. It happened fast. And I didn't really buy any of the prowess skills that I could have, since this is a New Game Plus file. Now we do have gambits. Gambits do help. I think Annette could theoretically help us. There's a few different ways that this can play out. God, Ingrid.
I'm on it.
I want to give her a chance, but right now she dies way too quickly. I think right now, with some of the battalions that we have, we don't have... Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. We don't really have... Maybe this could work. Maybe we could move Byleth right here and do a gambit, because I did buy a very high authority stat. And this just straight up kills this guy. And it'll immobilize the last guy. Let's see if this hits. Okay, good. And we hit level 5. Which means we can
Such power
promote.
dwells within.
So that kills the first guy, and it immobilizes this guy. That's what gambits do. Whoever they hit, assuming it doesn't kill them, they are going to be immobilized on the next turn. So this guy is not going to be able to do anything. So all we have to do is worry about this guy. Which we could... He's always going to be able to counter us, except for at range 1. But we can only hit him once at range 1, because nobody's able to move after moving yet. We could punch him. That does big damage. That's a big number. If we punch him, that gives us 14 more HP to deal with. How much can a net do? Wind. That does 16. Okay. So this should kill. And then the sword guy, the sword user on the side, won't be able to do anything. So we punch. Oh, we crit. Did we kill him? Oh, no, we didn't. Well, that's even better. So now we kill. Easy. Level 3.
A change.
Good level. Good level. Solid. Okay. We probably played that overly safe because now we just kill this guy with Felix. It's alright, though. Better safe than sorry, am I right?
Already?
Let's give a good heal here. GG's. You know there's a stream chat, right? You don't have to message me. I'm just letting you know. You do what you want, though. All right. Let's start sending some guys in there. Oh, they still keep coming in, huh? Okay. We have to really play this slow.
My thanks.
We're running out of heals. We have one more heal left. That's why we bought Vulneraries. Healing does give Mercedes experience, so it is a good thing to do. It also keeps people from dying. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take this spot with Dimitri. We need to start moving in with probably
should I do?
Dedu. So now he has attack speed 5, and I think he had 3 with the steel gauntlets. Jeez. This dude. 14. What's up, Andrew? Hold up, something's wrong with. Here's what we need to do. We need to realign this. Keeps getting misaligned. That's Dedu. You remember Ignatz? We're not using Ignatz on this run, I don't think. But we like Ignatz because he never misses. Never misses. Dedu's the best friend that everybody needs. Okay. They're coming in. And they want... Holy crap. So it looks like all we really need to worry about are these two guys for right now, but they want Felix. This guy wants Felix dead. And Dedu takes that. I mean, we might just be able to send this. We might just be able to work with this. I'm gonna move some more guys just a little bit closer. Oh, Mercedes, I should have bought you Physic. Byleth's attack speed with the steel gauntlets is still reasonable for right now. It's just that these sword users are... These guys are really busted with their 14 attack speed. I don't know how it's possible for me to not get doubled by them in any normal run. Maybe... How's Ingrid's speed stack up with them? Not even close. Of course, she has a javelin equipped right now. Are javelins heavier? Weight of 8 versus 6? A little bit. Why is your attack speed so low? It's because your strength sucks. Of course, nobody else's strength is that much higher than hers. Maybe it's just because Maddening is maddening. When you play Maddening, as I understand it, you are at a very strong disadvantage. Freaking Ingrid. Ingrid is one of the worst units in the game. The house that we chose Blue Lions, which is my favorite house. I think it has some of the strongest units in the game, and Dimitri is the best unit in the game, period. I don't really even think it's a competition. But it also is home to some of the worst units in the game in Ingrid and Ashe. And I wouldn't be surprised if Ashe dies before I bench him, but I am planning to bench him. I think this is probably okay. Maybe see if Sylvain works okay right here, but I could rally strength on I could rally strength and resistance for both of them. I guess we have rally res now, huh? Not like it really matters, but we can rally strength on Dimitri, who's going to take more damage. Of course, Felix is the one that's going to get hit. Yeah, we'll move Sylvain here. And we'll rally... We'll see about rallying Felix here. First, what we need to do is trade. The Iron Gauntlets up at the top so that they are equipped. We rally strength.
Oh, thanks.
Yes, sir. Don't mention it. There's not really much more we can do. I don't mind if Felix takes this hit, but he's definitely going to get hurt pretty bad. No, there's no reason for me to move her there. Let's just send it. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Yikes. Yikes. Okay. We knew that was going to happen, though. And he gets a level from it.
Stronger, huh?
Sort of okay level. All right. They do punches. Oh, so close. Okay. And this mage is coming in, and now he's probably able to hit somebody. Surprisingly, not that much damage on Dedu, but Nosferatu is a pretty weak spell. Okay. Dimitri. Level 5.
I'm getting stronger. I can feel it.
Nice. Strength, dex, and speed. Okay. We basically have to hit with Felix or a net. Let's see how good a net can do here. Almost kills. Send it and
Stay vigilant.
oh. Fading blow? Let's do it. Okay, it works. Oh, 7s for that guy. Okay, now what's happening here? Dedu is surprisingly not going to get obliterated by this mage. Dedu takes physical hits like none other. But he takes magical hits like paper. And I don't have another vulnerary. We'll just steal Mercedes, however you pronounce it. Never actually learned. I know it's not Mercedes, but also, how can you not call her Mercedes? That's Mercedes. She has one more heal, and we could use it on Felix. Although, maybe I should save it. Felix is not in any danger right now. The Mercedes Benzo. All right, let's see what happens.
Weak.
Oh, and he missed? I definitely could have equipped a hand axe, and I could have countered, but I didn't do that. Who's coming? Who's this? God, the archers are way more threatening than the mages. I mean, let's just punch the mage. I don't want to punch the mage, actually, because that gets me into his range. Okay. javelin does that. I've changed my game plan to not worrying about these guys yet, and instead focusing on this area. So maybe what I should do is start moving in this way. Oh, wait. Hold up. Here's the first Divine Pulse.
I'll give it my all.
I would rather Curve Shot. Okay.
I'll cut through.
Stay focused.
So if we get rid of that mage, Dedu basically stays alive. But we have to do it without really moving all that much.
Stay vigilant.
Okay. It hits. So now all we really have to worry about is this archer, which we're gonna have to take this hit. It's 48%. He could miss. We might get lucky with that one. But I'm gonna hang out here. No, I'm not. Here's what I'm gonna do. Actually, no. We are just gonna hang out here. How much speed does rally strength really translate to? Like, if I rally strength, would I be able to get to a speed of 7 effectively, an attack speed of 7? Might as well try it. We have to take the hit anyway.
Useful.
So where does that leave his attack speed? 6. Okay. Unfortunately, he still gets doubled, but
What should I do?
we can wait. And when Dedu does nothing but wait, his personal skill gives him a defense boost. Defense 4 for 1 turn if he waits. So we have to take the hit. Dedu can tank this. Okay, it didn't happen. The AI did not like that I waited. That threw me for a curveball, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of wanted that to work out differently, but it did not. I'm glad I started moving guys over here. Let's punch the archer. Let's just give him a good wallop, you know? Just a good some of that right there. Just a little bit of that. Sylvain.
I'm on it.
Sylvain can javelin, but that real good kick in the nards. That's not very threatening. That is very threatening. Ashe, what are you doing, buddy? Maybe we come up here. Iron gauntlets. God dang, I'm still getting doubled. That's the only reason. Fading blow is not as good as just a regular. Not as good as just a regular hit.
Ready.
Ingrid, I'm sure this is not going to end well for you. Yeah, I don't like that. It's not gonna work. Felix is not great on health, but we could punch with him. And honestly, Felix kills. He likely kills. He probably will. If he doesn't, he's screwed. But I think he's probably okay. And if he kills, what happens if he kills? What can we do from there? We really can't do much. If Felix kills, there's nothing we can do to take care of this guy. So if Felix goes in for the hit and happens to miss, then the axe user up at the top is going to come in and kill him, most definitely, because he'll have 6 HP. Let's see what happens. How many divine pulses do I have? I'll be cheap about it. I have 6. I'll be cheap about this one. This one boils down to luck, so we're gonna see how this works. Okay, it works out. And Felix levels. Worth it.
I can feel the difference.
Pretty all right. Did I give Felix a battalion? No, good. Okay. Felix actually survives, so that works out well for us. Is there a crit chance? Barely. Ashe. Ashe can do some damage here, honestly. Wait, he can't? Oh, that's more than 3 range away, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so no, he can't. Ashe is useless right now. I mean, we can javelin this guy and probably be okay. And that would help Felix maybe be able to take him out the next turn. Give Sylvain something to do. I am going to heal. I'm going to use my last heal right here.
Sorry.
Let's start. Everything is going according to plan. Freaking Ashe. Oh, they're going for Sylvain. Okay. Well, he took it. Sylvain is a champ. Sylvain is one of the most reliable units in the game. Love me some Sylvain, man. Who could use this experience? I mean, really, Ingrid could. Sylvain could. I mean, it really just boils down to who do I want to kill this guy with. I mean, I might as well get some experience on Mercedes. She's not going to get very much. Sylvain is the G. He really is, though. He's honestly great. Love Sylvain. I've used him in pretty much every run that I've ever done, because I usually will pick female Byleth, and Sylvain will join your house for free if you are a female Byleth. I'm going to take him out with Ingrid. We really need to get some experience on Ingrid if we want her to step up a little bit. My technique is use some polish. You said it, not me.
Can't relax here.
Okay. So we cleared that out pretty well, and now there's this entire group down here. This archer is a bit annoying to deal with. I don't know if there's anybody besides Ashe that can really deal with him. And even if he can, it just gets doubled anyway. Maybe Annette can actually deal with him better than Ashe. I mean, that's probably true. But now we're ready to deal with these guys. These guys are all just axe users. I don't think there's anything super threatening about them. And we do need to get this chest before we head out. Okay. So I don't think this is going to be super threatening. Let's send Dimitri in there. Have him wait. Start sending Sylvain over the top, and we are going to need Ashe nearby because Ashe can open treasure chests without a key. That's what he offers to the team. He can open a treasure chest without getting a key when the levels give you a key. And you can also buy keys before you start a level. Good old Ashe, am I right? And Dimitri's dodgy. We like that. And that looks pretty good. Let's see if Sylvain can reach this fella. Not really worth it. worth it there. Okay. I think we're just gonna stay there with Sylvain. Let's. Here, you know what? I want to watch. I want you to watch. I know who's watching right now, and I know my best friend is watching, and he's never watched this game. But I'm gonna turn on combat animations because I want you to watch Felix punch this guy. Hopefully Felix doesn't miss. He's got an 83% chance to hit. I just want you to watch this. You do not want to be on the receiving end of this. You see that? You gave him the old 1-2 right there. Now we're going to turn those off because they're very slow. Okay, Felix takes that. That's solid 1-2, am I right? Nice.
I will handle whatever comes.
Okay.
Still whole and sound, I hope.
The reason I was moving people around there is because Byleth has a personal skill that multiplies people's experience that they gain by 20% if they are standing next to Byleth. So in order to maximize experience gain, if it's smart whenever you remember to try to move people around Byleth as they're getting experience. Just something that helps out. And I don't think Mercedes is not going to do that. I think that Dedu just needs to take this hit. It'll be okay. Or maybe Dimitri can just kill. Yeah, Dimitri just kills. Gets level 6. Okay, he got magic growth. Thanks, Dimitri. But he also got strength. So thanks, Dimitri. We are not planning on Dimitri being a magic unit. He's going to be a bow knight for sure. Bow knight Dimitri was absolutely goated in my last run. Absolutely goated. Speaking of goated, this guy is right here. And I think we could just send Dedu to... I mean, Dedu does what Dedu does best. He's going to take the hit. He's going to tank the hit once we can get into range. And I'm going to move Annette next to him so that she can rally his strength. Just let him wallop too. So we send Dedu right there. I think I'm going to trade... Maybe not though. I was going to say maybe I'll trade the Iron Gauntlets with him again, but we'll just leave it the way it is. He's doing fine. Rally strength.
Thank you.
You're welcome. He does not care. So Dimitri, your lance is breaking. You can't do any more Tempest lances. Let's see if we have any in the convoy. We've one with 19 on it. It's the best we can do. Takes it. He punches back. Dedu's at 3. Not many people are anywhere close to 5, honestly. I might as well keep trying to let Mercedes get some experience, but she's going to get experience over time because she'll be able to heal. And over time, she'll be able to get more heals than she already has. Right now, she can only heal 5 times. She's going to get more healing spells, and she's going to be able to get more of them, get more uses of them. So not too worried about her, but we could do that. Annette can get some damage here, but if she does that, then might as well move Byleth. But then Felix is also pretty close, so it can go so many different ways. You can really overthink the experience spread a lot when you're playing this game. But if Felix is at 4, I feel like maybe he should be the next hit. So if we move Felix here, then Byleth needs to be here first. And Felix probably kills. Sweet. Ooh, very close. Okay, we're moving forward, I think. Yeah, let's move forward and try to take out some of these guys. So we should go this way. And this gives Ashe a chance to get to that treasure chest. Or whoever has the key. Ashe can do it. Ashe can do it. We'll let him be useful. He's hardly ever useful. Problem is, this part is going to take a minute. We've got to get everybody through this single choke point here. Oh, here they come. That's kind of scary. And Dedu does not like these archers at all. 17, or I was looking at attack. 10 attack speed. Oh wait, these guys have less attack speed. Is this shield is weighted? I just realized. If we take the shield off and rally strength, maybe Dedu won't get doubled. We'll try that. That seems like a solid option. Oh, I should have moved Ashe. Now nothing happens. Okay. So let's try this. We rally strength.
My thanks.
I mean, we can honestly punch him, and he almost dies. I'm just curious about this. We're gonna let him take the hit because I'm just curious. We unequip, and that moves our attack speed to 7. And this archer had an attack speed of 10, so now Dedu doesn't get doubled. Okay. I could have calculated that without actually moving over here, but we'll commit to it. We'll let him take it. Yeah, see? That's a lot better. All right, Ashe, we got a large bullion cube. Very nice. Very nice indeed. And Dedu holds this choke point for us so that nobody else gets hurt. This was a very optional play. This was a very experimental turn, but you know what? It's all right. Okay. So the most damage Dedu took from that was the poison damage, so maybe we just don't need the leather shield equipped. Maybe that's just not worth it right now. Because if it lowers his speed that much by being an extra piece of weight on him, then that effectively has the opposite. That does the opposite effect. It doesn't protect him at all. Let's give him a good wallop.
Damn! They're coming from.
Yeah, we missed one of them. Dedu really is getting the work done, though. He's underrated. Okay, now we gotta kill him with a ranged option here. Felix, you can snipe. And Felix hits 5 and gets strength and speed. That's all. That's about as good as I could ask for. He gets strength and speed. Speed is just such a good stat. As you can tell by all of the guys who have way more speed than I do in this map, speed is very important. And now another guy's coming, and a mage. Okay. So now we've got this entire squad coming up. This archer wants a net. That's honestly not very bad damage. Could just get out of range. Easy. It's an easy game. Let's move Byleth up here. She's too important to be that far back. I mean, somebody's got to take the hit, though, right? And Dedu can do it. See that? He can't counter it, but he can do it. He can do it. Just do this. Takes it. Does nothing. More guys coming in, though. So, Felix. This does put him in range of getting hit by that mage back there. Is this the mage that has Nosferatu? It's not a very threatening spell. It might be famous last words, but I think I'm just gonna stick with this. Hit those. Beautiful. Dedu. Oh, she crit. Annette, you're insane. Okay. So this guy will hit Felix with Nosferatu, and he's going to hit at 2 range. First of all, because that's his only option. But magic units will always attack, because they can hit at either 1 or 2 range. They're always going to attack at a range that you can't counter at. If you can't counter at range 2, they are going to hit you at range 2, and vice versa. So because Felix already moved, you might think that he can only take the hit. But actually, you can walk up to a unit that's already moved, and if you trade with them, just trade their weapons and trade the weapon you want them to counter with on enemy phase. If you trade it up to the top, they will automatically equip it. So now he has the bow equipped, and he's going to counter. Perfect. And that leaves this guy primed and ready to get obliterated by probably Annette. We'll do Annette. No, we won't. She doesn't kill. I mean, Dedu really does need... Dedu's the MVP in this. It's going to tell me what the MVP is after this fight. It's going to tell me who did the most. But we know in our heart of hearts that Dedu did the most. He gets a much-deserved level 4. Insane.
I suppose I've improved.
All right. He can do it. He can do anything. Except take magic damage. Oh, and that you don't have any healing spells yet, do you? Okay. We're at the point now where we are I mean, we've been at this point for a while, but we're at the point now where we're no longer outnumbered, which is really nice. Is our objective just to defeat the enemy commander, or do we have to kill everybody? It's not under options. It's under conditions. All right, so all we have to do is kill the guy up at the top. Kill this man. Kostas. We don't actually have to take care of anybody else, but we're probably going to need to take care of this sword fighter here, which is fine. He's gonna hit somebody pretty hard, but we'll be okay. We played it slow, we played it defensive, and Ashe still isn't dead yet. I'll gauge the success of each mission on if Ashe survives. He's still in it. Oh, never mind. That archer's coming. Actually can't reach that sword fighter yet. Oh, he's coming. Oh, let's just let him. Let's just let him. Okay. So who do you want? You want Ingrid. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I forgot boss units move. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay. We're going to have to remember that. Yeah, because the Death Knight moves. That's why I'm nervous about Chapter 5. Our first encounter with the Death Knight when he can move, and we can't just run around him. That's not going to be very fun. It's not going to be very fun. It's a video game. It's a form of entertainment, and it's not going to be fun. Okay, so maybe letting this archer come rolling up wasn't the best idea, but you know, it's what we did. We're sticking with it. So he's gonna shoot Ingrid. Let's let it happen. He's gonna shoot at range 3, isn't he? Yeah. So we gotta take the hit. We just gotta. She takes it. She barely survives. And now we just punch him. And then we just punch him.
I'm not setting a very good
Dex and defense. Great. That's not a problem. All right, Ingrid. Thanks for being our meat shield. Pretty soon you'll actually be dodge tanking, hopefully. But today is not that day. I have had success with Ingrid. All things considered, I have had success with Ingrid. She just really isn't good on the front end. I think maybe Dimitri could deal with this guy. Before we do that, he's at 9. You are at 11. Okay, so Dimitri at least doesn't get doubled. I don't know about the damage calculations. I don't know how any of that works. I tried to figure it out, and I did for a while, but I've forgotten it already. But I think Dimitri's okay. And if not, we have Divine Pulse for this. Oh yeah, Dimitri's okay. Does not care. So, Ashe is definitely not okay. This isn't about Ashe. So Sylvain. Sylvain could get level 4. That would be nice. Here's what we do. Annette kills. Just like that. Gets level 4. Gets a halfway decent level up. We send Sylvain up to get a big fat level on him. Hopefully this hits. Okay. Good stuff. And then Sylvain comes in and doesn't hit with a javelin, but he hits Tempest Lance. 100% chance to hit. And we end the chapter. And he almost leveled up twice.
I like how this feels.
Okay, he got more strength. That's
We have defeated
not
as well,
that
Professor.
bad. And chapter is complete. And nobody died. Felix got an MVP. I guess I hit a lot of stuff with him. Okay. I was not expecting Felix to be our MVP, but Dedu really was our MVP.
My, thank you so much.
You must be weak of heart.
I'm sorry.
Although the bat... Well, anyhow, as far as I can... How very odd. I must admit I am... And yet, if I was somehow here before...
Professor, we should...
It is time to depart.
Professor, you should stop standing
Know
around.
that... Oh, by the way, it seems you've earned my gratitude. In any case, you must... Oh!
We're finally back. I'll leave the report to Lady Rhea and... Huh. Does the Black Eagle House have a mission to see to? You can never dismiss the possibility of the...
There's no need to state the obvious. Perhaps you doubt my ability?
That's not what I...
Don't worry about it. Professor, we must hurry.
I suppose I should be off too.
I'll tell you all about it.
So you have safely disposed of those. But why did they target the students to begin with? Until we knew. Good. By the way, legend for a goddess.
Lots of dialogue.
Long ago, the goddess is... However, she is the mother of... I see. During your time here...
Lady Rhea, I am sorry to interrupt. There is something I
Good
must
old
ask
Seth.
about in regard to those bandits.
As you wish.
A goddess? I have... Oh, how bothersome.
Sedith is a pretty solid
It is
unit.
as though I
We can't get him yet,
Xanadu
but he
was
is
my
solid.
home back when the... If so...
I don't know. I hardly even know what we're talking about.
Of course, we perhaps...
I'm just
No,
here to do some fighting and some gardening. I wish more loading screens had a sort of interactive element. Even though this is just a sprite of Byleth running around, you can move. She moves based on how you're turning the controller. And I'll never not mention that on stream. I mentioned it like twice yesterday. I'll mention it twice today.
Professor,
We have received reports that Lord Lonato has rallied troops.
Yeah, who's Lord Lonato, honestly?
Lord Lonato is a minor lord of the kingdom. He's been showing hostility toward the...
A vanguard unit from Lord Lonato's army.
Even so,
War zones are unpredictable.
Excuse me. You sent for me, Lady Rhea?
There she is.
this is Catherine.
Definitely recruiting
She
this
will be
one.
leading.
Nice to meet you.
She is one of our bravest knights. This mission... should
Definitely
be
recruiting
useful in
Catherine
demonst-
and Shamir. Whose birthday? Sylvain.
Thank you.
Yes,
so
I will
much.
I'll buy him flowers. Okay, finally we can explore the monastery. We've not been able to do this in a very long time. Oh, but we have to do some certifications first. Okay, so Byleth, Dimitri, and Felix are the only ones who can certify into a beginner class. So let's do it. It doesn't really matter what Byleth certifies into. We can certify into the one that gives kind of the best growths in certain stats. And Myrmidon will give her better speed, which is probably the best option for right now. Other than that, it's not a very big difference between any of these. Fighter would technically be closer to where she wants to go, but because we're gonna make her a brigand later, but we'll just make her a Myrmidon for right now. She's already able to certify into brigand, and even then, she doesn't really have to because we've already mastered the class because of the power of New Game Plus. Dimitri. The other thing that all of these classes have to offer is being able to master them gives you a combat art that allows you to reposition units after they've moved. That's one other thing that they offer. Could give him more speed. Hold up a second. I can't see the odds. I'm gonna move myself right here. So 63%. So he does want to be a soldier. We'll make him a soldier. More dexterity is actually pretty good for Felix because we're going to go for kind of a crit build.
Good results.
Good results. Yeah, we'll switch into that one. And Felix, you are probably a fighter. Although more speed would work well for Felix, but his speed isn't really that's not really his selling point. We'll make him a fighter. Oops.
Easy.
Easy. That's what I'm saying. I'm not angry yet. For this being maddening, knock on wood, though. So I'm going to be, I'm sure. All right, let's explore. Let's explore because I was thinking about who else I want to recruit. And I'm just going to buy support levels with them. And I don't even care. I want Marianne, and I want her instead of Linhardt. Because Marianne offers something that Linhardt, no other magic unit in the game does except for Manuela, but I don't want Manuela. And I actually have never gotten a B support with Catherine. I've never used her, but I have used Shamir, so I'm gonna get her B support because I am gonna use her. Luigi, Flane, Sedith, I'm not gonna use them. And I think this is probably about where I go. Because we already decided that we want to use Dorothea. She's going to be our dancer. And I did get Linhardt for another healer, but like I said, I think I'm going to give that spot to Marianne. I don't think... I wanted Linhardt for the extra warp uses that Lysithea doesn't give us. But I think I'd rather have a skill that Marianne has. Marianne gets Silence, which can prevent a magic unit from attacking for one turn. And that I ran into a few situations where that would have been helpful in the past. Okay. And when we start getting some better options for attacking, or whenever we get some different units, I'm going to give them some better options for attacking by maxing out some, or maybe not maxing out, but buying better skill levels for some of these options. And I think we can probably start. Did I already buy Sylvain? I'm in the wrong menu, aren't I? Class abilities. Did I already buy Brigand for Sylvain? I did not. This saves us the time from having to go through and get Death Blow because we might send them through Archer and get them hit plus 20. We're going to buy Mage for Fiendish Blow. And Ingrid is going to need the most investment because we've never actually used her in a previous playthrough. Everybody else we've used multiple times. But we have not used Ingrid that far in advance, so we could just buy hit plus 24 Felix and then he'll be pretty reliable. I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Because this gives us a chance to run Sylvain through Archer to get that hit plus 20. I don't, yeah, Byleth doesn't get that, but it's okay. And I think that Mastering Pegasus Knight gets Darting Blow. Is that the one? I can't remember. I always get all of these different skills mixed up. I don't know. Let's find out. Triangle attack and Darting Blow. Okay. Nice. Well, then I'm just going to go ahead and buy that for Ingrid, too. Darting Blow would be pretty helpful to get a boost to attack speed, and that's, in turn, going to give her a boost to her damage output, which Ingrid oh so desperately needs. And that gives us room to send her through Brigand. Okay, time to do some business. At the greenhouse. Because I think we've got some things to harvest. Get some extra flower seeds. And we got some fruit. And an ambrosia. Can't remember what that does. Pale blue flower seeds are very good. And I think it's Western Fodland seeds that give you a good amount of... It gives you a solid chance at getting some stat increases. I think it's those. But I don't really feel like looking, so we'll just we'll just see.
Hi there.
Yuritsa, you're definitely not a bad guy.
I have a favor to ask.
And this is the part where we get battalions, and we can finally give some of our units some good battalions because I've invested a lot of their authority stats.
Thank you.
Battalions, as when that happened.
That was the other thing I was thinking of. I only maxed out Byleth's authority, but I didn't max out anybody else's. So I'll probably do that before we step off on this day.
Okay. I've heard why would Professor a ghost? I have a favor to ask of you.
Side quests. Side quests and teaching us mechanics. What benefit does going through Brigand give? Excellent question.
Hey!
Mastering the Brigand class gets you a skill called Death Blow, which is one of the most important skills in the game for physical attackers. Magic attackers do not need this, but they have their own equivalent. Death Blow is a skill that grants an extra 6 strength to your unit when you initiate combat against an enemy. So it's just a straight damage increase. It's only when you deal damage and not during enemy phase, not when somebody approaches you for damage. But it's just free damage output, and it can really make a difference. So very major. And I don't know if I think in some situations it could possibly allow you to double, but that's not really going to happen very often on Maddening, I don't think. Everybody's attack speed is just insane. No, shoot. I never use this, honestly. Meat and vegetables are both delicious, but some people complain about not liking one or the other. I just don't understand how anybody can snub a good deal. It's their loss. Okay, Ingrid did not like that one.
Thank you so much for your help.
But we completed the quest anyway. Sorry, Ingrid. Yeah, that's what Brigand does. The mage class does the same thing. It offers its own equivalent in Fiendish Blow. So by mastering the mage class, you get the skill, the ability Fiendish Blow, which is good for Mercedes and Annette, Lysithia, all of them. And in fact, I've already bought a net fiendish blow, and it's just a straight damage increase. Very important to have. And there's a few other skills that do that. Darting blow attacks gives you a boost to your attack speed, which is very nice. That could allow you to double, or it could prevent you from getting doubled in return. So there's a few different options that are very important for some of our friends here. Where are we going?
Really?
Going into, I guess this is probably Manuela's office. Yes.
Did you hear? The kid spill. Would you be so kind as to do me a favor? I simply must thank you, Professor.
Great. She's so sensual.
The cat, it was by...
I have a request.
Brigand is one of the most important classes, and a lot of those intermediate classes offer the best skills for mastering. That's where you can get hit plus 20 by sending somebody through the archer class, which just improves hit rate. That's just all it does, but that's very important, and I'm starting to realize how important that could be, because a lot of my units are missing right now here in maddening mode.
Thanks for your help.
I sort of wish that I was going to use Ignatz for that reason, because Ignatz never misses. He has a flat increase because of his personal skill, and then you can stack hit plus 20 on top of it. But I don't think I'm going to use Ignatz because I already have Dimitri. I'm going to use Shamir, who's sort of the sniper. I suppose I could use Ignatz. It wouldn't really be that much investment. Never misses. Just like Andrew. Okay, who are we eating with? We need to make sure people are ready to go to school tomorrow. We'll eat with Sylvain. Actually, is Ingrid ready? Ingrid's ready. And Dimitri doesn't like what we're eating. Annette. We do need to invest in Annette, because Annette is not going to be a magic unit. She is, but she's also not going to be. She's going to be riding a dragon with an axe. But it's going to be a magical axe. So we need to be investing in axes for her. And we need to invest in axes for Ingrid, because you have to have a certain amount of prowess in the axe weapon rank in order to get Brigand. So we've come full circle already. I think, oh, that's all the side quests, right? And we're ready. What I think I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna buy some more authority rank for some of our favorite people. Authority allows you to assign better battalions, which I will show that here in a minute. But we need skill levels, and I've already done Byliths. I'm going to give Dimitri some good authority here. He had A+ at maximum. And this also gives Dimitri access to one of the most important things that he can do. So we'll go into that here in a minute too. This gives him Battalion Wrath and Battalion Vantage, which is the most broken combination in the game. This is what makes Dimitri a behemoth. And I'm going to give Felix more authority too, because Felix does not have a boon for authority, and I've already leveled it up to A, and it took me forever, and I'm not doing it again. That's the only reason why. Okay. So battalions. Battalions give you gambits, is one of the first things that they do. But they also just give you a straight up stat increase. You can see there on the at the bottom of the screen, in the third box there, it gives you the one that Dimitri has right now is giving him not much. It's not a very good battalion, but it's giving him +4 physical attack and +5 avoid and a few other stats. So what we can do is we can sort this list of battalions by their authority rank, and we can give Dimitri very good battalions right off the bat, which will give him a lot of better options. And I'm just going to try to find one that I like. Blue Lion Knights would be okay, but I don't like the tank to his avoid. He actually becomes a pretty competent dodge tank later on, so I don't really want to do that. I think we'll probably switch the one that Byleth has. That'll work. Okay, and Byleth. We'll give you another one. We'll just give you this one. Byleth isn't much of a dodge tank, and she's not planning to be because of Brigand and being a grappler later on, so she doesn't really need the extra avoid. Having extra crit would be very nice. And really having extra crit would be nice on Dimitri too, so we might end up changing this. We do have 2 of these. I'll have to think about it. Having his avoid tank that much, but then again, maybe it's a good trade-off. And this is a pretty wide range of attack on the Gambit. So, all right, let's see who else we can get. We can get, we didn't level up to Dedu, so we'll probably just keep that. Felix's personal skill is Lone Wolf, and so he actually gets a damage buff by not having a battalion equipped, which is good for right now, but not very good later. So we'll hold on to, we'll keep one off of him for right now, but later on, he's going to want one. It's not going to be worth leaving one off of him. And I think that for right now, that'll work. We're going to skip through all these support conversations just so that we get these supports leveled up here. This part always takes a while, but this is important to do. If you have strong supports with your allies, you see various benefits in battle.
Mercy.
Good morning, Your
Okay, almost done. Sylvain and Annette. Cool. Okay. I haven't been to the entrance hall yet, so I can't fast travel there. Might as well go there then, I guess, and then we can fast travel there when we need to. Sure. Beautiful. But I actually wanted to go to the dining hall this entire time, because we need to eat with more people. Actually, no, we don't. But I'll eat with Lysithia because we were talking about her, and I'll eat with Ignatz because we were talking about him.
Eating.
This food is a revelation.
I like Ignatz as a unit, but he is such a nerd. He is such a dweeb. Okay. Do we have access to the training grounds yet? Are they, no, we don't. We do have access to lost items now, so now we get to run around and give people their lost items, which I may or may not do. It's really boring.
Huh, maybe.
Okay, so we can't recruit Catherine yet, but we will be able to soon. We're gonna do some training with our punching.
But you should spot.
nothing. I know nothing.
This is how you do it. You go through the entire list of everybody. But that list gets to be pretty insane. There are lost items everywhere. I'm gonna talk to some of the people that I bought B rank supports with and see if they're ready to join the house yet. Especially Dorothea. Come on. Especially Dorothea. And especially Lysithea. Where is Dorothea? I think she's down here. That's Sylvain. Where's Dorothea? She's up above. I forgot. Blue units are in my house. Yellow units are not.
I do find you very...
She's not ready yet, but she will be. She will be. Who else? Lysithea is up here. Sometimes having the conversation with them will get them to join you, but it will happen automatically. It just happens at random whenever they get a B rank support with you. But you can just buy that B rank support. You can buy their friendship.
Yes, I'm actually very busy.
Okay. Lysithea's not ready. She will be soon. Might as well talk to Linhardt about it. See if Linhardt's feeling like he wants to join. Linhardt is the healer for, I think, the Black Eagles.
I've never seen the like of it, hence my
And he's a darn good healer.
However, I still...
But I don't think I actually want to use him. But I already bought his support, so I might as well. Oh, and you know... Oh, I gotta remember this. We need to also recruit Lorenz. We need to make sure we recruit Lorenz. I have absolutely no intention of using him because I hate him. But we have to recruit him. Where's that man? There he is. We absolutely have to recruit Lorenz. When you have Lorenz in your house, you gain access to a paralog that gives you a very, very important item.
Right,
That is very, very helpful for your magic units specifically. You definitely want to recruit Lorenz. I was thinking about that last night. I was thinking about all the people that I forgot to buy B rank supports with, and I was like, I forgot Lorenz. But everybody else, I don't really think I need anybody else. Let's talk to Marianne. Oh, not been to the stable yet, of course. Let's go to the stable and talk to Marianne and see if she's feeling like joining. Marianne is the healer for the Golden Deer, and I want her on the team. More so than Linhardt, honestly. We're gonna still use Mercedes because Mercedes is my favorite healer in the game. I think she's just the best at it. But Marianne has a skill that I want to be able to use.
Oh, Professor, excuse me.
Okay, she's not ready yet. None of our people are ready, but they will be. Okay. We have so many skill points and so many ways that we could be spending our time. Or we have so many opportunities. We have 6 more activities that we can do, but there's just not that many things that we can do. There's not that many things that we can do while we're here. We can sing. Let's sing in the choir. Let's sing praises to the Lord. Let's sing the Lord's praises this afternoon. With... It doesn't really matter who. I'm going to sing with Mercedes because she needs more faith. This activity increases the faith stat, the faith weapon rank. And it does a couple other things, but I mostly use it for faith and increasing support. So, sing praises to the Lord with Mercedes, and it's not going to be super helpful on Annette. Or, no, it would be on Dorothea, but we don't actually have her yet. It doesn't really matter. We'll sing with Annette. What are they singing?
I hope this song reaches the goddess's ears.
Singing is so much fun. Everyone should enjoy themselves while they're doing it.
All right. Yeah, there's really, I mean, we've done We've eaten with all the people that we can eat with. There will be more things that we can do later on. But right now, a lot of those things are locked behind the doors. I mean, we can do some faculty training. In fact, we might as well.
If you have you witnessed any? If you.
All right. So Byleth is going to be a fighter. A brigand. So nothing that Seth can teach us is really all that helpful. I don't even think it's true for Hanneman. I think we just end the day. Let's teach our units how to fight. Why though? Why what? Let's see here. I don't think we need to teach Felix. We definitely need to make sure that we're teaching Ingrid. We need her to level up this axe rank ASAP. We need C rank axes or close to C rank as soon as possible. I also don't think it would be a bad idea to level up her heavy armor stat up to C, because that gives you a skill where you can reduce the weight of your weapons, which adds to her avoidability. Nice. And what the heck? Flying. Need to make sure we're investing in flying over time too. That's what she's going to be doing. She's going to be an axe-wielding, dragon-riding ginger. Sylvain. Let's give Mercedes some faith. That's authority.
Yes.
Whoops.
I'm getting.
This gives us physic. Very helpful. This allows us to heal from a distance and not have to be standing next to a unit. Very, very helpful skill. Or spell, I guess. Felix. We don't need to invest in axes for Felix because we don't need him to certify into brigand, so... All right, Sylvain, let's give you some authority.
Got it.
Got it. Good to go.
All right.
You are going to be riding a horse later. So let's give you some horse.
Hey.
All right, goals. This is actually the most efficient way to level up these weapon ranks, is to set the correct goals and to do it early. I have Annette set to axes, but for some reason I didn't think to set her to flying, so she just has authority, which is good, but she needs flying. Dedu is fine. Felix is fine. Ashe is fine. Sylvain is fine. Mercedes is getting faith. She's good. Annette, we just changed. And Ingrid. Actually gonna keep Lance the way it is, but I'm gonna let her start on the heavy armor, because like I said, this gives her that skill that reduces weapon weight, and that will help her avoid. That will improve her attack speed. You answered it already? Okay. Or were you asking why about Lawrence? Because I was so excited about recruiting Lawrence. That might have been it. I don't even want to help you, Ashe. Make sure you're always carrying a torch. I just changed Mercedes's goals. I don't even know what I changed them to. I got a text and I wasn't paying attention. Hold up a second. I need to respond to this. I could at least advance this so that there's music for you to listen to.
You, baby? Never. Come on. You should know me better than that.
Okay, and now we can skip the support conversation. It's Lawrence's birthday, but he's not going to join. I'm going to buy him flowers anyway. I know you want to, Lawrence. Annette would like to speak with you. Okay. This is support C. Good.
Lend me your
Okay. This.
Nice.
It's all come.
So what did I change Mercedes to? Okay, at least it's only Faith. At least it's something she actually wants.
Coming together.
Dimitri learned Curve Shot, which is actually going to be pretty helpful. It's going to be helpful for taking out magic units, I think. Okay. I'm going to explore again. We're going to keep exploring until we get to the next chapter fight. Let's see what the gardening... oh, that's not the garden. Let's see what the greenhouse has for us.
Inspirational.
We fertilized the ground. We planted so many seeds. We got a few more flower seeds. Flowers are very helpful. We want a lot of flowers. Because flowers are very easy to give to students. Flowers are very easy to give to students, and that increases their motivation, and it becomes easier to teach them. We'll plant these. Spread the Pegasus blessings.
Inspirational.
Just a polite word for manure. It's creepy for the teacher to be giving students flowers. It is creepy, but it's very helpful. Why did the music stop? Okay. Guess I was standing in the perfect spot for the music to stop. Let's sing. Let's sing with a few friends. Sing praises to the Lord once again. I do it every Saturday. I guess this is what this is. I'm going to sing with Dorothea. Just a reminder that I exist. Same thing with... Actually, I'm going to sing with Annette. I'm going to sing with Annette. I want her to get some faith, too. Because then she'll be able to heal.
Sing. I still...
Let's eat. Andrew, are you playing Fortnite without me? I see you up in the corner. I see you playing Fortnite. You can't hide from me. Ingrid and Dimitri.
I think.
Okay. And honestly, those are probably the only two that we need to eat with right now. Let's talk to Dorothea again.
Are you going?
I would really like to recruit her. She's going to eventually. Okay. I'm starting to think that Dedu might not need to be another puncher. I think maybe I'm going to keep him as... I think I'm going to make him a heavy unit. I normally don't do this, but he's doing... It's so nice to have... It's so nice to have somebody that can block and protect people that I actually think that I'm going to do that. So we're going to change his goals. And that also means that we need to talk to him. Give him some flowers. Oh, Dedu.
His Highness lose. I hope the
Here's an armored bear stuffy. And some riding boots. There you go. I don't know what happened to the flowers that I thought I planted, but oh well. There's nobody else that we need to talk to, and our money-making opportunities are not here yet. They're going to be. Once we can get into the contests, then we will be able to get some moolah, but we can't right now. Dedu, we just gave you some gifts. Let's make sure we capitalize on that. So your axe rank is actually probably pretty high. I probably don't have to invest too much into it. I'm gonna invest in heavy armor for right now.
I have.
Ingrid, you're very close to where you need to be with axes. Let's keep pouring into that. Eventually, you will certify for brigand. Annette, same with you.
Yes.
I hope you do better.
Yes.
I hope you get Victory Royale. We didn't even get close when we played last night. We got like 48. Okay. Dimitri. Honestly, investing in heavy armor on Dimitri is probably a good idea too. I'm going to buy his bow rank next time we explore. I'm going to buy him a bunch of bow rank. That's horse. There we go. You don't have to invest very much in heavy armor. You just have to get to C rank, which is not very difficult. It's just that heavy armor is a very useless thing to really pour into anyway, but we'll work on it a little bit with some of these guys and try to get a little bit further. Try to do something to help us not get doubled. I feel like that might be a good idea. And in fact, the weeding here gives us even more heavy armor. We can only send 2 people to do it. Ingrid and Dimitri seems good. Let's see here. Goals. Let's make sure our goals are up to snuff. I'm probably gonna buy Dimitri's bow and horse rank, honestly. So let's give him heavy armor and what the heck? We'll give him bow. Focus on axe and flying skills. I don't want to update your goals. Curious to know how Dedu is doing. I am curious. But not that curious. We've reached support level C. Somebody join the house.
Let's get to work, shall we?
I am.
It is
Nobody wants to join. I'm confused. Maybe they don't join until a certain chapter.
It seems I've improved.
I've got it.
I've got it. That blue hedgehog of all places. It's Edelgard's birthday. I'm not buying her flowers. She's definitely not the bad guy of the game. All right, we were talking about buying skill levels for Dimitri, so let's put our money where our mouth is. I'm buying A rank. That gives him close counter, and that's gonna make him way more useful. And I mean, might as well give him ride. That gives him Dex +4 and Movement +1, which is very nice. I think that'll probably do it. Definitely assigning that Dex or that Movement +1 for right now.
No.
We're at the Fire Emblem grind section. Oh, we can fish today. I mean, we can fish any day, but this day we can get good stuff when we fish. Problem is, fishing is really boring. I'm gonna talk to Linhart. See if he's changed his mind.
Professor.
Huh?
Join my house.
However, I still.
We do need to save some renown for some of the units that are going to be joining later. I'm definitely planning on using some renown on Lysithea. Because Lysithea, ooh baby. I'm going to be a lot less worried about approaching enemies when we have Lysithea. Because I'm also going to increase her reason stat in order to give us black magic range increases. And Lysithea just kind of destroys everything. I really want her before chapter 5. I don't want to have to deal with the Death Knight without Lysithea. We'll see what happens. All right, we need to eat though. We need to eat with somebody. Who are we eating with? We're eating with Ingrid. For sure. And we'll eat with Dimitri. I know we could buy the A rank with Dimitri, but
Looks good.
we've already spent about 40,000 renown just kind of breaking the game already, so we don't need to worry about that. Who else needs to get ready for school tomorrow? Oh, where is Annette? There she is. I wish there was a list of all the students and it just like showed you where they are.
We're going on an... Oh, sorry, it's nothing. Yes.
Thank you so.
See, and this is why we like flowers, because it's real easy to get them, and it just increases their motivation. Let's talk to Felix or Sylvain. Maybe. There he is. Where is he? Oh.
Say,
Sylvain, come take some flowers.
Professor, have you seen that?
Or actually, do you want a whetstone?
Thanks so much.
No. I mean, you do, but
Thank.
you don't want it that much.
Thank. Thank.
All right. That's it for this day. Instruct manually. And do the same thing that we did before. Ingrid, you have got to get that axe rank up, girl. C. You need C rank in that axe. So do you, Annette. Oh, you're actually already at C rank. Actually, we should probably be investing a little bit more in flying for Annette. She's gonna really want more of that later. Let me see. She can only get into Wyvern from as an advanced class. She needs a C in flying and a B in axes. But we could probably get her into one of these classes, whatever gives her the best growths to level her in. And it could be mage, but she's gonna need more flying for sure. Sylvain, we were talking about investing into heavy armor and seeing if this is worthwhile. It might be.
I thought. Wow.
Dang, Sylvain's a smart man. Dimitri.
that. This. Oh. This will.
At the very least, if we have a way of reducing weapon weight, then at least we'll be able to. It'll be easier for us to put on stronger weapons that have more weight.
No.
And Ashe is the last one to teach. Not gonna worry about it. Group tasks. That's still fine. Actually, no, that is fine. We'll just change to Dedu and Ingrid. We can buy Sylvain's lance and horse ranks, so let's give heavy armor and riding. This will work.
Professor.
Oh, what did I change it to? Sounds like Lawrence wants to join Moose's house. Finally.
I have heard good things about you. I believe. What do you say?
Shall we arrange a transfer? Yes, yes we shall. And I'm never gonna deploy you.
Let's go.
I really wish it was Lysithia, but Lawrence is fine.
I am a little.
It went well.
Am I starting to master this?
I'm getting the hang of this.
Cool. Okay. So there's a couple of things that we can do. We can do battles, and we can do 3 battles right now, 3 practice battles. We could explore again, but usually I don't like to do that on the last day of the month before the story mission. So I think what we could do is we could start working on 3 battles, and we can finish them up tomorrow because they're probably going to take a minute. I'm going to get some meat. I'm going to get some meat from this. I'm gonna deploy myself for this mission and do that. Arguably, this isn't a great idea because we don't have the blacksmith yet, and we can't repair weapons. We can only buy new ones. But I don't think that's a very big deal.
Welcome.
We'll replenish these for right now.
Come back soon.
So what are we looking at here? This is probably not going to be the hardest fight. These guys have relatively low attack speed across the board, so not super concerned about getting doubled. Most of our attack speed is pretty decent. Violet's avoid is terrible. Let's check this out. I guess we have to deploy Lawrence. This is a unit with 10 on the 10 spaces for units to go out. So I guess we will deploy Lawrence once, but we are not using Lawrence. He is one of my least favorite units. Let's see here. I don't like how split up my units are, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm gonna put Sylvain here and Lawrence there with Annette. I'm gonna keep Mercedes in the center so that she can physic across the map. And I think this is probably fine. I'm gonna buy a couple of extra lances, I think. Probably one here. We definitely need one for Dimitri so that he's got an extra one.
Is that the one? Thanks.
And I'll buy him a steel lance while I'm at it. Sylvain. You still got enough. You still got enough going on for sure. For sure, buddy. Didoo. And actually, Dimitri could have a better...
Come back.
We could put a better bow on Dimitri because his bow rank is increasing. So actually, I'm going to keep this, but I'm going to give him a better bow.
Well,
Because now he has close counter, which is a very, very useful skill and one of the most essential skills on an archer. Close counter, it doesn't allow you to attack at range 1, but it allows you to counter at range 1 on enemy phase, and is one of the key components of Dimitri's kit. I'm gonna give him a steel bow.
Thanks a bunch.
And actually, if everybody else is looking okay, which I'm pretty sure they are. Yeah. I'm gonna give Dimitri a steel bow. Or a iron bow.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
My dog is growling at something outside. It's probably not my wife. My wife is not home yet. In fact, I think she's watching. Lola. Lola, come here. See if she comes. She seems a bit flustered at something going on outside. Hi, come here. Let's kill some thieves together, Lola. Should be fine then. This should be what we need. And I think that setup was gonna work. So let's go for it. And honestly, I'm just gonna move Sylvain here to take a hit.
Here goes.
With these guys up one.
I stand ready.
Stay focused.
They both want to kill to do. So neither of them are gonna be able to do much. Ew.
I'll go.
Ready.
I'll give it my all.
What should I do?
I'll cut through.
Here we go.
One damage. Come on, Sylvain. You gotta get to level 5 on this fight, bro. Dang, Felix. Okay. Felix is just pretty insane. Level 4 Mercedes.
You can rely on
Okay,
me.
speed increase, whatever. Strength, definitely unnecessary, but... Almost. He's insane. Certified insane. Okay. I don't know how good of shape Mercedes will be in if we send her right in the middle of the fray. So we'll send Byleth right here because Byleth probably lives. Yeah, she's fine. And I think the mage is the only one that can attack Mercedes, and even if Mercedes gets attacked from that mage, she'll be okay. Whoop, whoop. Rally strength. Rally strength, and then by Annette standing next to Sylvain, she gets an even further boost.
I stand
Or
ready.
she gives him an even further boost.
What should I do?
Ready.
I'll go. I'll give it my all.
See what happens. Not particularly worried about this fight. I'm just here to get some levels. Alright, Sylvain. You gotta kill this guy. You don't have to kill him. Level 5 Sylvain. He's finally ready to promote, and he only gets defense, but it's fine. And that is next.
Here we go.
That's not a problem. This could be a problem. It's not, though. Alright, Ingrid. That's a problem. Holy crap. How is your attack speed so low? You're like supposed to be fast as crap. And, ugh. I don't understand.
I'll cut through.
Ashe is still at level 1. Just gonna throw that out there. Oh, yikes. Ooh, does Ingrid die? Did I just kill Ingrid?
Stay focused.
I might have. No, she doesn't die. She can't die. Well, that kind of sucks.
Thank you.
You make me feel
That is not what I wanted to do.
Stay
Just
focused.
move here then. I
What
wanted
should I
Dedu
do?
to kill. Of course, he still doesn't kill.
Here goes.
Okay, down here is an issue.
I'll cut through.
No, it's
I'm
not.
glad I can count on you. I'll do my best.
I'll go. I'll give
We
it.
might have some rewinding to do on this one. I don't want Ingrid to die.
I'm on it.
I'm playing a little bit too aggressive
I stand ready.
and not moving Sylvain into place. Maybe she lives. Yikes. All right, well, let's roll it back then. Let's just do it at the beginning of this this phase.
I'll cut through.
Probably needed to kill with him there. Kill with Ingrid here. And now we can kill the commander with Byleth and Felix. Of course, we also have this bow user to worry about, but
Here we go.
this should not be a problem. There. That's a much better situation. That's how we should have played it the first time. There we go. Okay. This is not a great stopping place, but it is the place where I have to stop. So, tomorrow we're going to finish these two fights, and then we are going to move on to the chapter fight. But hopefully we don't lose anybody in the process. I'm going to finish up Chapter 3 tomorrow. We finished Chapter 2 today, and nobody died. Everybody's still alive, and we've recruited Lawrence, who we're not going to use, but we are going to need him later for that paralogue that I mentioned. So we're making progress. Maddening mode is off to an okay start, and we've not made too many misplays. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the stream, please like it. It will help me out a lot. And feel free to subscribe if you are interested in following this entire process of my first Maddening attempt on Three Houses New Game Plus. Thank you for watching, and we're going to stop the stream now because I need to find something to eat.